how does the physical activity...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they've made a nice push as we've reached the middle part of the schedule. They look like a different team than they did in the early part of the season. And looking at the second half,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off a beginning of a homestand. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line, a big factor in the outcome.
Ditto that. When you give up this many points at the line, makes it a lot easier for the opposition.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Harris, and it's McGee in at the center.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Now here is Conley. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
And AI comes to help. Jackson has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago, he was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
You know, at one time, thought to be the ideal small forward, you know, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He really thinks his team needs this win after losing the first two games of the season series to this team. He wants them to stop the dribble drives and other penetrations to the hoop. He said, we've seen how tough these guys are finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to force contested shots. Kevin, we'll see how that works out.
Thank you, David. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. James kicks to AI. Kuzma passes to Harris to the inside. Lakers passing it around. AI outside. Offline with his three. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The wide open look here for Holiday. Here's Noah. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. For some free agents who won't be heading to the postseason, Clark, these could be the final games with their teams. And I think that looms over a player's psyche, knowing he could be on the way out, playing somewhere else next year.
Kevin, I'm sure it's sometimes hard to ignore if that's your particular individual case. It would be definitely hard to not give thought to that, but there's something about the game when you get immersed in it, you can't really be thinking about other things, but I'm sure in those moments when you're not playing, then it becomes more prevalent in your thinking if you happen to be a player in that particular situation. And at the end of the day, you just got to recognize it as part of the business of the game.
It's always there, isn't it? The business of the game, always in front of these players.
Yep.
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Los Angeles. And Parsons kicks to Green. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Harris with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Such a wide open look. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Noah is out there with Jackson. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then it's Conley, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the shot goes in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lakers trail by 4. AI passes to Harris. Inside, here's AI. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
Conley gets the bucket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Conley, guarded closer. Fires it up. That one a little long.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Now Kuzma after the missed 3 from AI.
And the connection Harris has with his teammates, knows when to rise up for the alley-oop.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. They get it back, whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Well, in case anybody doubted, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Now here's James. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Holiday against Harris. And Holiday kicks to Conley. And again, Memphis no good. Lakers trail by 8. AI passes to LeBron. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And we finished one half of basketball. Grizzlies lead by 6. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. we're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Harris is out there with AI. And it's James in at the 3. Holiday finds Conley. Parsons outside. The pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, Conley. Off target from three-point range. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And he gets it back. Here's Kuzma. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Conley kicks to Holiday. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
You just can't be relaxed around Harris. He's great at recognizing when to take risks and go for the steal.
Grizzlies shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Conley feeling it out. Here's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harris. Softly drops in the floater. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Drills it from outside. And that's 17 points for Conley.
And I think they're winning because of him. I mean, he's hitting a lot of his shots right now.
And before you now are the rookies on a roll, the hottest shooters in the last 10 games. You look at AI, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Memphis leading. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Anderson, he's checked in for Noah. And then for the Lakers, Beasley comes in for JaVale McGee. And Hart subbed in for LeBron. Here's Conley. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. AI outside. Back to Harris. To the middle. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to a point with the bucket from AI.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to. Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Parsons on the outside at 3 with Green at power forward. Then it's Conley, then there's Noah, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Green left side. Outside Holiday. Over Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Down low. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
Holiday, the pass to Noah. The kick out to Holiday. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Green add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Harris outside. At the elbow, it's AI. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Gorgeous assist there from Harris. His understanding for the game and how to get his teammates involved, it's impressive.
Outside Conley. Nobody near Parsons. The offensive rebound.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
Memphis leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Noah. That's in. Coming off the assist from Parsons. 6 points for Joakim Noah.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's AI. Takes it off the glass.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Conley kicks to Parsons. Back to Conley. Over AI. Conley's shot is off.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Conley with it. Working on AI. Outside Holiday. Outside Conley. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Lakers trail. AI passes to Harris. Here's AI. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
To the paint, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Wonderful recognition there. When you leave someone open around Harris, he's going to make you pay.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Left to play here in the 4th.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Harris. Good.
A guy you can trust in critical spots. Harris, sensational at delivering for his team when they need it most.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're behind by 5. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
Conley's shot is off.
And it's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kuzma passes to AI. Noah with the block. They retain possession. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to AI.